boxing all week, that's just how we give. From the indies to the legends, every story gets told. Who got next? Who got buried? Who walking with gold? Talking Cody and Roman, talking Trick and Nova, talking Nate, do you too? Yeah, we cover it all. If the promo was fire, if the match was weak, you already know Black Arrow gon' speak. Got the fans locked in from the couch to the floor. Everybody screaming, it's a show. Throw your hands up if you love this game. Throw your belts up if you came for the fame. Everybody scream loud. Let the whole world know it ain't no podcast.
It's a show.
Not the explosion graphic.
Yes, Naya. Who am I but the girls them sugar? Yeah. Yo, what is good? What is good? What is good? It's your boy Black Arrow. This is Black Arrow Wrestling, where it is not a podcast.
It's a show.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do that again. Go ahead, start the whole thing over.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, my name is Black Arrow. This is Black Arrow Wrestling, where it's not a podcast.
It's a show. All right, we got it right.
There you go. Because what is y'all on? Okay, and this show is not sponsored by the good folks at White Claw.
I'm hungry.
Let me turn this can around.
Okay, but yeah, I'm never alone. Bobby, could you shut up?
I'm trying to make sure I get a sip without spilling everywhere, but also covering the
logo. Yeah,
You need a
gotcha.
straw.
Honestly, I'm that type of person. I'm that type of special. I do need a straw.
Anywho, shut up. I am not alone, as you can obviously tell. I'm never going to be alone. I'm with my brethren and my bretbriana, and we going to go ahead and introduce them. Starting to my left, me go ahead and talk to him, Danielle.
Hey, this is Danielle, one half of the Heel Marks and creator of Yay Friendship Bracelets. Happy to be here again.
See, look, she don't even want to be here for real. She on her phone the whole time.
How dare you? I was trying to make sure everyone was streaming.
She on her phone
How
the whole
dare you?
Oh, yeah, real quick. Go ahead and talk to him, J-Ho Movie. Mania.
Whoa, wait
that's
a
a lot.
minute. I was a hoe in my former life. We're not gonna do that. Yes, this is John J. Movie Mania Fleming, host of the Wrestling Syndicate podcast show, whatever you want to call it. One of the hosts of After the Credits movie podcast, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I do look like the Black Mr. Clean. It's okay. It's like to say it.
He shined it.
Why does everybody keep interrupting everybody's intro?
No, I interrupted mine first, so I just had to go ahead and.
But I didn't.
Finish.
You know, it's all right. Also, you know, I just want to say I love y'all, man. You know, I'm happy to be here.
Thank
love
you,
you
brother.
too, John.
Thank you, brother. The feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk to him, Mr. Bobby Chrono.
My name's Bobby Chrono,
Daddy
and
O.
I'm being held hostage.
What?
I need somebody to send assistance. I need an adult. So, I'm Bobby Chrono, and it's another episode of the Black Arrow Wrestling Show. And we are happy to be back. Me specifically, because it's been a couple weeks since I've been here.
That's right.
I had a few things go. They put me on a milk cart, and I swear they spent money on me.
And
Like,
Bobby,
they cared about me. They actually put me on a milk carton.
Bobby, you finna have a son.
Yeah, you right.
You finna have a son.
Yeah, it's about that time. Like, yeah.
Man,
Welcome to the club, pimpin'.
We really out here doing the thing.
The one of many. Daniel, you next, right?
One of many. What do you mean?
I already did my little intro.
No, he ain't talking about. They talking about kids.
God forbid. Don't put that curse on me. No, thank you.
Kids are not a curse. Don't do that.
For me, they would be. I'm good. Thank you.
I feel mildly terrified now.
Yo,
Oh, no, I'm good.
Anywho, we also got Mazo. Go ahead and talk to her real quick, Mazo.
Yo, Mazo back here. I'm the producing.
Did you hear him?
Nope.
I only heard Mazo.
Man, yeah,
Is he good? Is he okay?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Because we
Speak
gonna
up,
need,
Pimba, speak
we gonna
up.
need you to be here.
Can you hear
Cause
me?
right,
All right, I'm here.
yeah, we gonna need you to be here because we gonna be talking about some hot takes today. Okay, I done found some stuff. I done went all the way through to the dark places of Twitter. Dark, and you know Twitter get dark.
Yes, it does.
X does get dark, yeah.
Yes, it does. She gonna call it X.
I don't
do
call
not.
it X.
I
I call
will
it
never
Twitter.
call it X.
I can't.
Twitter.
Whatever we talking about. Anywho, the first one that I wanted to talk about, and if Mazo, if you could find it, that would be cool. People are not happy about this whole Lil Yachty getting. Look, Lil Yachty is set to have a match before Blake Monroe. Heartbreak. And like other people talking about him before, like he getting the match, Ilya Dragunov like going and partying his ways. Then other people talking about how he got a match before on a PLE before Carmelo Hayes get a match on a PLE this year. Like people ain't happy.
I mean, honestly, bro, they have every right to be here.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, honestly, bro, because no offense to Little Yachty, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's coming in as Trick's manager. He's doing a great job. But the fans aren't lying, bro. Like Blake Monroe, you know, Miss Oh. Like,
Beautiful
why?
white
Like,
woman.
you know what I'm
Beautiful
saying?
white
Like, nay, foreign, like Dave Lee say. Like, how come she hasn't had her match yet? You know what I'm saying? And then Carmelo hasn't wrestled on a
wanna know why?
PLE so far this year, bro.
That makes me so
That is
upset.
madness.
Do you want to know why? It's because WWE isn't a wrestling company; they're an entertainment company, and they're trying to see what would make the most money for people. So Blake Monroe is not gonna make the money like how Little Yachty's gonna make the money, and that's why they're doing stuff like that.
Fila said Lil Yachty doing this thing.
And it's one of those things where me, as somebody who's actually trained for a while, I could understand why people are upset, but at the same time, they are a publicly traded company, so they aren't really worried about your opinion, and they don't really care how you feel. Little Yachty's gonna wrestle on September 6th.
Bro, wait, you looking at me like I got a problem with it.
No, I'm not saying
Like,
you
I
specifically.
don't got a
Like,
problem with it. I'm just saying
I'm
that-
looking at you because I'm just trying to like just relay the message. Like I'm just saying.
I mean,
like,
what
just
I'm
you
saying is-
specifically, like you would understand my point.
What I'm saying is, the fans have every right to feel the way
Yeah.
how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Because they're passionate fans. And yes, you are right. They are a public traded company. But the thing is, without the fans, there ain't no company.
I understand that, and I agree with you. And that's why I'm not saying it from the aspect of is it a right thing that they're doing? No, but I'm just coming from the aspect of that's how they're gonna do business, and that's how they that's how they seem to have been doing business for the last God, however long. How long can you really say how long it's been going on like that? Because then you have the matches with Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn, right? Like
Yeah, dang
like
it.
it's in the same thing, right? Wouldn't
I
you say
think
that?
the key word that you said was fan. So with fans that watch wrestling, we're going to watch wrestling no matter what. No matter what's on our screen, we watch it. What I agree with Bobby where Lil Yachty's going to wrestle. Now you might get people that normally don't watch wrestling now tuning in and being like, oh, Lil Yachty's going to wrestle? Let me check that out. Let me see how that is. And like you said, it's entertainment, not wrestling anymore. We'll always be there. We'll complain. We'll be happy, but we love to complain as we always do. But when it comes down to it, they're trying to get probably other people to look at it that aren't necessarily wrestling fans and to make money off of it.
Niggas. Yeah, niggas.
Listen, can I say this, please? And I know Little Yachty's going to see this.
That's what they're looking for.
Little Yachty, you are doing a great job, brother. But the thing is, there is a standard when it comes to like folks that are not wrestlers that come in and wrestle. Bad Bunny,
all
to
about the
me,
clips at the end.
set that bar high.
But the thing also is, I mean, it's like they could have a love for it and they could do it, but like it's so much easier for them to get those matches in there like that.
No,
Because,
what I'm
like-
saying is like him going in and
I
you can tell that when
Yeah.
Bad Bunny came in, that man was like putting in work,
He was
putting
putting
in
in
time
work.
in that ring.
But that's what I
that's
was-
what I'm saying. That
Spanish,
standard
people,
has
Spanish,
been.
Spanish people are born knowing how to wrestle. though.
That, why
Okay,
you,
hold on. We just gonna talk about
Why
it.
is it always men
Okay.
looking at us?
Hey,
about
And why
pillows?
did you do a wide camera angle
Not
when you
me.
said that?
So my question is, why is it always men looking at us?
Listen,
covering up pillows?
Pillows are soft.
Yeah.
Okay, they feel good. All right. I touch this pillow because I'd rather it in my front than in my back. No diddy. Okay, it feels more comfortable here. I love this pillow. This pillow is me. Me and this pillow have a relationship. You leave me alone, Mr. Sir. What I was telling you, Spanish people are born knowing how to wrestle. It's
Oh my
With
Jesus
Bad
Christ.
Bunny, like
they're born like super,
But no,
like Captain
so that's what I'm
America.
saying.
Oh,
Like
but
as
it's
long as
also-
Little Yachty come in that ring and like make it look effortless like Bad Bunny did. Because listen, bro, when Bad Bunny,
they're gonna drill it into him. They're gonna make sure that
Yeah,
Pause.
he's safe. Yeah.
pause.
so
But they're gonna
that's
do it,
all I'm saying. I want to see him go in that ring and actually do good. I don't want to see him fail.
and they're going to make sure that he's going to have a good match. Otherwise, they're just gonna scrap the match. Let's be honest. They're going to find a way to
I mean,
scrap that
things
match
happen
otherwise.
things happen during the match, bro. So that's what I'm like. I just want to see him do good.
All Lil Yachty has to do is take all the punishment in the world.
Pause.
Pause. He ain't gotta do no suplexes. He ain't got it because he gonna lose the match. So he ain't gotta do none of that.
He go suplex Baron Corbin.
Little Yachty is not losing that match.
He should.
He's not.
If Lil Yachty
should.
wins that match,
He's
I'm gonna
not.
be highly upset.
It's gonna be some trickery going on. You see what I did?
Now,
there?
what I've heard is what I
Stop
know
it.
is that Lil Yachty's been training since before Mania.
Little Yachty be a what?
That's
Lil-
what
Training before Mania.
that's
Oh,
what
that's a
been
good
training
thing.
since
That's what I'm
before.
saying. Like,
that's what I'm
good.
saying. Like when they're, don't get me wrong. I've spoken to other people about this. Little Yachty's going to need all the training in the world, especially since he's gonna. They've known about this match for months. They have more than likely known about this match for months.
Ivy is training Little Yachty. Oh yeah, he gonna be straight there.
Ivy good though.
He gonna be
But real quick, back to what you were saying, and then I said what they looking for is niggas. That's 100% what they look for. They in Atlanta. First off, the nigga capital. Okay. Remember when Sexy Red came to NXT?
Oh
It's gonna be
man,
running from Offset.
When that's a reference you'll get later. Anywho, when Sexy Red came to NXT, I'm gonna let you know this ain't me fabricating.
this is true.
More people signed up to go to NXT to see Sexy Red than they went to see John Cena.
And that is a pure fact. That is a fact.
That is
Yeah.
100%
Why do you think I
fact.
said what I said earlier? WWE is an entertainment company.
That
They know
was
where their bread is
That
buttered.
was the blackest NXT I've ever seen. Baby Boy was coming on afterwards. Like it was
Baby boy was coming on after this.
On USA.
bro, like
Uncensored
Duh.
version.
they know what they're doing. When I saw like the cover photo of Sunday Night Main Event, and it had not Triple H, a Triple Trick. I had Trick Williams and Lil Yachty Golden. I'm like, oh, I know it, boy, they might be the main event.
All right, let me ask y'all this though. Let me pull up this tweet. Since
Can
we're
you talk
talking-
louder, please,
I don't know. It's this
for the
mic.
cheap seats in the back?
It's this mic. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Since y'all talking about like Lil Yachty and Bad Bunny, let's pull up this tweet right here.
WWE cares more about building shows around celebrity moments than they do about building future stars.
TKO cares more about.
That's TKO, bro.
TKO.
It's TKO.
It's TKO. There's a reason why Conor McGregor fought for the first time after however long against Max Holloway and got
Right.
destroyed.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we have the Little Yachty match on September 6th. They're more worried about the bottom line. They just want to bring in those celebrity moments, and
Yeah.
they're trying to become more of. They're trying to bring in the mainstream audience. That's
Right.
really what it is. They're not. They don't. They got the wrestling fans no matter what.
Yeah, we're here.
But I
no
ain't
matter
gonna
what,
front.
y'all are gonna go.
I
we're gonna
mean, if
support.
you sit back and look, right, I don't know why fans are complaining at times when it comes to certain stuff like this, because it's only one match.
I think they're complaining right now because of the Dragunov and like Blake Monroe
It's
of it all.
because-
You know, like
exactly.
they're not there, and it's like what's
because
going
we
on
could
here?
have given that one
Yeah, we could have given
match
that to somebody else. Carmelo.
that would
I
have
think
been,
that's what it's more.
in their eyes more deserving.
Can
of
you
it.
believe that Dragunov has not had a match with Gunther on the main roster?
Disgusting.
And that's what I said in my video, bro.
honestly,
Like,
yeah.
Him
it's,
and Carmelo had this
we
beautiful
are-
story being told, like this amazing thing, and then they just were like scrap, and I was like, what's going on here?
And you can't say it's his size because the man was gone for like 3 weeks and
And
came
came
back
back
jacked.
Yeah, jacked. Yeah.
Like-
Like they were. I don't know about that drug testing no more. They must
Are
be
you
drug
serious right
testing.
now?
They must be
It
drug
was
testing
fast.
for something else.
It was very fast. Like he
No.
doubled his mass.
There's and it's not just him that I say that for. There's a lot of people who come back, and I'm like,
Hey, shout out my dog Bronson Reed. No
I thought you were gonna say
correlation. I
AJ
just want to
Styles.
say, hey,
That's exactly who I was
Is
referring
that
to.
what you're thinking of? I was like AJ
When
Styles.
AJ Styles came back, I was like, damn, that man is almost 50. He looks
No,
like
Sir.
he's... And that man looks like he's
Nah, bruh.
27.
Sir.
Listen, no, because
AJ
they.
Styles came back looking like
He came back. I was
he came
like,
back
That-
looking like a
I
horse.
never
said
thought about
sir.
that.
That was from playing ball with Avery.
oh yeah.
Celebrity's been
And
around for
listen.
look at yeah, you're right.
And that's
Don't
the
even
thing.
get me
But I'm
started
not-
on Cyndi
listen,
Lauper.
I'm-
She should already be in the Hall of Fame. I will
She
die on that
Is
friggin'
it? I
hill.
thought she was in the Celebrity Hall of Fame.
No, she's not. Every
That
year
is
I petition.
absolutely
I'm like,
that is
she should
disgusting.
be. Everyone names everyone else. I'm
Should
like,
write-
that
Cyn-
is
you should write a
disgusting.
letter.
when they were in New York, I was like, perfect opportunity. Cyndi Lauper. Nope.
That is disgusting.
She is not in the celebrity wing.
But when I say things like that, when I say that WWE is an entertainment company, I'm not saying it out of bitterness or anything
No.
like that. I'm saying it because it's just the God's honest truth. At the end of the day, they're more worried about this than they're worried about your feelings. And
Right.
that's just how it is.
I'm gonna say something.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say something. I get it. I get why Dragunov didn't get a push. I get why like the main card is stacked. Like they are at a point right now where like there is so many potential main stars that it's like, okay, I got these 7-foot monsters over here. Am I really worried about someone who is 5 something? Like oh, Dragunov about that. I have a Gunther. You know, it's like like right now I'd rather see Dragunov tear it up in AAA than see Dragunov get pushed into the mid card title on the main roster.
WWE isn't worried about their match quality as much anymore. Like realistically, if you are trying to see good matches, match qualities, you want to see people get pushed, go watch AEW, go watch New Japan, go watch anything else.
Go watch MLW.
Go watch
TNA.
anything else.
Yeah.
If you want to
That's
see
the
little,
first shout out we had to AEW
if
on
you
this
want
show.
to see,
Good for you.
if you want to see
I like AEW.
Little Yachty wrestle Baron Corbin, watch WWE. You got it.
Yeah.
Listen,
The entertainment
there's a
value.
niche for everything. And some people want to be entertained. Some people want to see a good wrestling match. Me personally, I'm like, let me watch the G1. Because I know I'm going to enjoy it more than if I was to watch Little Yachty wrestle Baron Corbin.
Right.
I'm not mad at it. You could go ahead and you could enjoy it. I just know where I would prefer to watch my wrestling. I would like to watch 2 Japanese dudes powerbomb each other a couple times. Let's go ahead and watch that. You have choices out there. You don't have to watch WWE. You don't have to be mad.
Yes.
Grow up.
Yes, that is a
Yeah.
fact, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, there was
Preaching
a
to
big
the
bump
choir.
when Ronda Rousey came in. I mean, obviously she has a fighting background, but
Okay,
like
so
that.
we're not talking about her.
Yeah, we're
Ronda
not.
Rousey's the exception. Everybody hates her. Let me stop.
Right. No. But what I meant is it did boost
When she
watching.
came in,
A lot
like,
of people watched
I
because
would
of her.
die on the hill when I say she should have came through NXT first.
That's fine.
I
I have no opinion on her.
But yeah,
She's
I would
whatever.
say-
But I'm
I
saying,
think
like,
Shayna
I know a lot of
Baszler
people
was a
that
better
started
version of
watching
Ronda Rousey.
100%.
So let's go on to another one. Mr.
right.
Mason.
John, this one's for you.
Oh, let's go, because I want to talk about this, Pimp. The NXT crowd does nothing
Damn,
but
they
try
really
to get
talk
themselves
about y'all.
over.
Yeah.
Half the time, they're more focused on getting their shit. Wow. hey,
Oh.
hey, now this is funny.
Y'all feel personally attacked or what?
They not talking about me. They talking about him.
They not
They're
No,
talking about
me.
they're talking
They
about
talking
straight
about
up John.
Wait a minute. Why am I the one that get that?
You need.
What?
Yeah, because you the plant. You the one in the
Yeah,
crowd
people
because
feel like
Shawn
you're like-
Michaels your boss.
Listen,
they're-
listen, no.
they're
I'm not the one they recognize. They
they're-
recognize him,
they're
though. So you
literally-
can't-
They see
they're
that bald
literally
head from a
people-
mile
They do.
away.
There are literally people that post on the internet that we get paid. I'm like, well, I haven't seen a paycheck
fact.
because they
I
say it
wanna
all the
get
time.
paid.
They're
Where
like
you getting paid from?
They say NXT crowd. The reason they're so loud and like
Yeah.
is because they get paid. I'm
Okay,
like,
so
I wish.
for anybody that's watching this, right? Let me go ahead and just break this down to y'all wannabe people that's always hating, saying, "Oh, the NXT crowd try to
took that
get themselves
personally.
over."
And he took that person.
I got a
You
question.
feel it.
He felt it. He felt
I
that.
felt the bro because I feel the
He felt
attack.
that. He felt the
See,
attack.
y'all are the average fans that come to the show that just sits there and says nothing. Literally nothing. All you do is when something is actually crazy, you say yay, and then you just sit there and say nothing. Like it literally be quiet. So when a person like me comes up with a chant or gets involved in the match with saying something, oh, now it's a problem. But yet you don't say anything. Shut up.
So I'm
And
gonna.
I say, oh no, ain't done. And
okay.
listen, for anybody that has a problem with the NXT crowd, you know what the performance in the air, you know what NXT Tuesday is at.
I know
Come see
Corey
me if
J
you got
has
a problem.
with that.
And if you got a problem, come say something.
MJC Mateo.
John, did you 2 former WWE stars?
No, I did. Stop that lie, bro. Stop that
Pink
lie,
slip. I
man.
told you you got to bring a pink slip.
Stop that lie, bro. No, I did not.
So I'm gonna go for both angles of this because I came into your crew a little bit later. So I love that you guys chant. I will say the Oba ooh during his entrance and the whoop that trick is because of you. I'm assuming, correct? So when it went
Shout
on the
out
main,
Steven, shout out
so when it
Steven.
went on the main roster, people started because it started in NXT. I will say, right? I will say things if from the outside perspective where people think you guys are trying to get yourselves over. It is very frustrating watching when you guys are yelling while someone's cutting a promo and we're trying to hear it. I can't hear when you guys are screaming and I'm like, I have no idea what's happening and I'm trying to listen, whether they're a heel, whether they're a face, I can't hear the promo. I don't mind during matches, of course, cheer during matches because I know the wrestlers love that and you don't want to just sit there. But sometimes when wrestlers are cutting promos, it's so frustrating
But
because
who
I'm
said
trying to
something
hear
during the time when they doing
I-
promos?
all
'Cause
of
it's-
you.
Also-
And I
also
love,
kind of-
I love you guys, but sometimes you guys are just screaming, and I'm like, I can't.
We be
hear.
yelling at fans to shut up because they be talking.
Yeah, I would say that's a misconception about that.
Yeah.
The core people that like do chants and all that stuff at NXT. I like, especially me personally, and John, I like hearing the person speak, no matter if I care about them or not.
Yeah.
You guys do yell
Except-
sometimes. As a person I've sat next to you.
Except Tony D. I will never let you talk.
Why?
You shouldn't have a voice. I snatched the
poor-
voice.
poor
LBL's
Tony D.
above. But
I don't mind Tony D, bro.
But it is during promos. It is frustrating,
Okay.
and it's not just targeted at you.
So-
It's targeted at the NXT.
So
because
my-
I know the NXT crowd. That's
Yeah.
not our crew.
Yeah.
Feeds off of that. Like when you're not there, people try to do the ref. I'm only gonna tell you this once, and people try. I heard someone yell "kiss" the other day, and I was like, "You better stop that!" Not the face. Like our catchphrases that people try to do, and I don't get mad, but you can appreciate it because they're trying to make sure the crowd stays lively. But sometimes the overwhelming boo of the NXT crowd or cheering while you're trying to listen to a promo is very frustrating. I will say that.
So I have a differing opinion on it. It's
Okay.
one of those things where I feel like it's kind of, as time evolves, you've kind of seen different sides of things.
Yeah.
Because I've been going to NXT since 2013.
Right.
So I was getting the $10 tickets. I would go in there. I'd be a part of the crowd. We didn't need no chance to get people over.
Right.
People would get over based off of their wrestling merit, based off their promo skills, based off of whatever. They did not need no chance. The chance did not come in until, honestly, until the influx of these kind of...
urban.
No, I'm not even going to say urban. No, it's more of the people who weren't ready. Like the people who... The crowd had to get these people over. Like a lot
Okay.
of... Beforehand, with the early NXT, it was either you got over or you didn't. Because you had your Nevilles, you had your Sami Zayns, you had your...
KO.
You had your Tyler Breezes, and then you had your people like Adam Rose, who went through 2 different gimmicks on the NXT roster as Leo Kruger and Adam Rose.
Right.
And then you had other people like Sammy Callahan, who couldn't make it there. Sammy Callahan was what was his name again?
Solomon
Crow.
Crow.
Yeah.
Solomon Crow. So you had like all of these people, and it was just like either you made it or you didn't. Either you made it or you didn't. Like if you were a part of those early shows, you saw Angelo Dawkins get jobbed out. You saw Baron Corbin get jobbed out.
Right.
I saw Baron Corbin get jobbed out to Jason Jordan.
Damn.
Yeah.
Think about that.
And
Baron-
I love the Lone
And
Wolf.
I love
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
before the Lone Wolf.
theme song. Well,
This is before
biased.
the Lone Wolf.
I say this song.
And that's the
because-
thing, like they did not need those chants to get over. But eventually the
Right.
crowd became more involved, and like they said, it does kind of seem like the crowd does a part to get themselves over as well. but
Yeah.
the crowd does help with getting the new superstars over as well.
Right.
But
no,
so you kind of
yeah.
have to be like,
Right,
there's
that's
kind
why I
of
was
two
like, it's
different
both.
sides of the coin.
Right.
But the crowd does kind of hijack the show at times.
No,
It has-
It's the
100%.
I
promo.
have
It's the
seen that happen
promo
before.
aspect where it's a lot. Yeah.
I've completely been in the crowd, and I've been in the crowd when that happened before. And I've been like,
Yeah. Shout out to JC
There-
Jane though. When she was getting booed during promos, she stays focused. She
But I'm gonna
never
be honest,
falters.
But I was just about to
Yeah.
say that for some of those people, like
It's like a test for them.
I
that's that
100%
indie
believe
Yeah.
if you could,
JC used to be on the Indies on
she
Florida.
if you
Yeah.
could make it NXT, you could make it on the main roster.
Yeah.
Because like JC Jane is so like,
Yeah,
like
she quick.
Always
and
been.
then-
Quick, doesn't stutter while she's getting booed.
Always
She doesn't
been.
lose train of thought. She's on it. Yeah.
Yeah, so
But see, my thing is when a wrestler is cutting a promo, right, and the crowd says nothing, doesn't that look bad?
But it's the entire promo. Like if they say something like "You guys suck," and then we're all like "Boo! You suck!
there was
Shut
someone
up!" That's
there was
foul,
someone
but then-
cutting a promo on Tuesday, and like that started to happen. People were like woo, and like I like went behind, looked behind me, and I was like, yo, calm down. I forgot
Was
who
it Grayson Waller?
Grayson Waller.
It was
Yeah.
Grayson
Yeah.
When it
Waller,
completely falls off a cliff is when it's bad. Like when it's completely just
When it's so
silent
loud
all the way
yeah,
through.
Yeah. We need
that-
you need
either that or when
reaction,
you
but I'm
begin-
saying it's the entire time where like I don't know half the stuff JC Jane said sometimes. Like sometimes like when I'm talking to my friends after, they're like, "Oh, so what's the stipulation?" I'm like, "I have no idea because I couldn't hear anything because sometimes you just can't hear because it's literally a boo the entire time."
Only if it's Tony D. Only if it's Tony D. But yeah, next one.
All right, Bobby, this one's for you.
YouTube Logan Paul would be considered better.
Ooh.
I agree.
Listen,
You said, Bobby, that was for me, and I understood why.
I'm not even
I
gonna hold you.
understood why.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Whoever put that, bro, I wish I
Chef's
can pay him.
kiss.
I wish I can pay him because they are not lying, bro. They are not lying.
I mean-
Logan Paul, say what you want. That man's a beast,
He's
bro.
a created WWE 2K wrestler.
Logan Paul
Yeah.
is naturally athletic. He is extremely
Yeah.
gifted when it comes to the ring. Will I say that he's better than Will Ospreay? That's completely subjective and objective. I'm not going to go ahead and say that he is better than Will Ospreay. Some people prefer Will Ospreay to Logan Paul. Some people prefer Logan Paul to Will Ospreay. Do I prefer Logan Paul to Will Ospreay? Yes, I think Logan Paul's a better storyteller in the ring. Do I think that Will Ospreay's a little bit more athletic? Yes, I think Will Ospreay's a little bit more athletic. I'm going to go ahead and play both sides of the coin. I'm not going to put them against each other. If they had a match, it'd be a banger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It annoys me how good Logan Paul is.
Logan,
I love
it
it.
annoys the
I
hell
don't like
out of me
Logan Paul.
because, like,
Right, because I don't like Logan Paul.
I've been sitting
like,
here and I'm like, he
The
is such
person.
an, for lack of better words, he's an asshole.
Right.
And I'm like, I wish I was as gifted as him. I have to
and
say
he
that.
takes wrestling
'Cause then
seriously. He didn't
does.
just come in as some celebrity just to do like a smack. Like
He's
he
on there
trains.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday,
With
Friday.
a injury.
Yeah.
mind
Like
you.
Logan
Yeah.
Paul, like I can go ahead and officially say Logan Paul is a professional wrestler. He's gone past the celebrity wrestler point. Logan Paul is actually a wrestler. Logan Paul actually has become a main part of Monday Night Raw. He's consistently
Yeah.
that man has been there more than Brock Lesnar has been there over the
Yeah.
last 10 years.
I don't want Brock Lesnar on my screen ever.
Listen.
Let me put it like
Logan
that. In
Paul
1 year,
is
Brock
becoming
Lesnar-
one of the
he's-
goats.
If Logan Paul, let me put it like this: Logan Paul's appearances in the last year have beaten the amount of time Brock Lesnar has been on our WWE TV for the last 12 years.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, and I should we talk about that? That's deep.
No.
Talk it, bro.
So
No,
I can't. I
I
cannot.
don't know.
What am I gonna be?
No,
am I
that's
gonna
not,
be mad? He showed.
that's not what I was going to say.
Am I going? No, I'm just saying. But am I gonna be mad? He showed
I-
work.
No, he
He
no.
showed up to work.
I'm yeah. My
I-
personal opinion of him as a person is very different from him as a WWE
As
No,
a-
superstar.
but, okay,
he, shows,
that's-
Like,
he shows up to
He
work.
shows up. He
And he
takes
does
it
a good
seriously. He doesn't be like, "Oh, this is just
Like,
a part-time funny
Man, I
gig for
can
me."
hate.
He takes
I
it
can
seriously.
hate Jack, but Jack is a great IT guy. He shows up every
Right.
freaking day
Right.
that he needs
Exactly.
to, and he fixes what
Exactly.
he needs to fix. Same thing with Logan.
I hate when I watch a match and he does something awesome, and I'm like,
Ah
I hate
man,
how
I
good.
wish he would have fallen.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
You're like, damn it.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
so,
impressive.
So like I I guess I can understand why certain people have like such a disdain for the human Logan Paul. I just want like people to understand that like every person here has made some form of a mistake and continues to make mistakes even going into our old age. But we don't have the luxury or disluxury of having a camera on us at all times. And like having like the people caring so much about every move that we make to where it's just blasted on like every media outlet. Like, yeah, okay, the man has made mistakes 100%, but I'm not gonna take a second and be like, oh, he's a horrible human being, or like I don't like him as a human being, because like he's a human being.
Exactly.
You know, like
that's why I've said that he's an asshole. I've never said that he cannot changed, because over the years I have seen that he has made a lot of different adjustments and some could say improvements to, you know, not make the same mistakes that he used to make.
Can I just say, I guess I'm the only person that is just like, he's an asshole.
No, I think he's an asshole.
I
just, yeah.
You could, no, listen,
done-
that's fair
you
too.
can think someone's an asshole.
Yeah,
That's perfectly
yeah.
fine.
No, but the thing is, like, I hear everybody says that, oh, he's an asshole, this and that, and I'm like, have y'all personally met him? Like,
Oh, you mean in a questioning way?
yeah,
Oh,
because
in a
I'm like,
questioning
because
way.
I've never met him, so I can't say he's an asshole. I never met him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but
that's fair too.
you know,
It's
so
like
that's why I'm
a
like,
lot of people are caught up on the
something,
YouTube
something
thing.
he did.
Disrespect of stuff he's done.
Yeah.
Passed on.
years ago.
You- YouTube.
So okay, so
Exactly.
without like
Also being related to Jake Paul. Was that his name?
Yeah.
What's his
Oh.
brother's
That-
name?
yeah.
That's an.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't help who you relate to. We
Yeah,
all
exactly.
got
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
But a lot of that goes hand in
So
hand.
basically,
with, like,
he's done a
their-
lot of dumb stuff.
So, okay.
in the past.
So
He's
there,
done disrespectful stuff.
there was
people don't.
There was a YouTube thing that he did
Okay.
where
Oh,
He
you
went
don't
to
know what he
Japan.
did. He went
he
to
went
Japan.
to Japan.
No, I don't know.
And he went to a forest that is known for people going there to take themselves out of the game. And
Oh, wow.
He was making,
well, while he was there,
yeah.
some people will say that he was laughing. I believe he was nervous as hell.
Exactly.
And like he was like, like
But he was filming.
like, well, also when like especially like those type of YouTubers have management. They have agencies that will be like, hey, listen, we want you to go ahead and do this because we feel like it will be a great video for you to do.
Right.
When you're that young, you barely have any control
So
over
how
like,
young was he when he did
He's
this?
probably like 21.
Yeah.
No, John. This was 10 years ago when he was 18.
Oh my God, he was a kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He was
He
young.
made a mistake when he was
Yeah.
18.
Hold on, but was he laughing like hi, or was he
No,
laughing
it was
nervously?
like a low giggle,
Yeah.
like he sounds nervous. In
I mean,
the
but
video.
some people laugh when they get nervous, and
I
some
think it was
people are
because
like,
he was recording and it was kind of a disrespectful, and it was Japan.
Yeah.
It's like he wasn't in the United. This is Japan.
That's what it was. He
so
went to
like,
Japan.
did he get
That's what it
banned?
was.
I know there was a rumor that he got banned from Japan.
No, he
Huh.
didn't get
Nah,
banned.
I didn't mean to
He
rhyme.
He just not. He,
Nah,
he just doesn't
wanna-
not
he
to
just
go
doesn't
back.
wanna go back.
18 years old.
He was
Come on,
young.
he was a kid, man. He was
Yeah,
a
so
teenager,
it's
man.
one of them things where
And if he wasn't
just
laughing like
has that, he just has
hysterically,
that, like,
then it
bro,
probably was a
frat
nervous
boy,
laugh.
Boy, I need to cover my drink when I'm near
Yeah.
him personality.
Jesus.
Oh,
He does,
Jesus.
and that's why people don't like him.
she said
No,
that's the
tell me
person.
no.
She said that's the personality that he
That-
gives
that's
off,
the
but that's not
personality he
saying
gives
that.
off.
That's who he
And
is.
that's why
But
I had to just laugh.
But it's
So-
true. That's the type of personality he gives
That's
off.
fair,
You cover
no.
your drink when you're at a party with him. Like that's the type
No.
of personality
Oh,
he
man.
gives
that's,
off.
that's deep.
listen,
I mean,
I'm a fan of Logan Paul. Like I'm really.
I'm a
I
fan
just
of
think
his
he's
talent.
very
I'm a fan
good
of
at
Logan
his
Paul.
job. I just think he's very good at his
He's
job.
fantastic at his
and
job.
and people wouldn't dislike him so much if he wasn't as good at his job. When other people are having matches, when the Vision is having matches, and this man is just sitting at the side with his arm in a sling, people for some reason are only chanting Logan. They're not chanting for nothing that's going on in the ring. All they see is Logan. Put the title on that man.
Listen, like I
The
said,
WWE
Logan Paul.
Championship?
Yes, I would not mind, but I want to see
Not
him with
yet.
the world. I want to see him with the world heavyweight first, and then make his way to the WWE.
He need to win the Royal Rumble. All right, next
I
one.
would love that.
Yeah, actually, that was a good segue. Speaking of championships, let's do this one right here.
Right now, no title reign should be reaching a year, max 6.
As of right now, no title reign should be reaching a year, max 6 months. Add 1 to 2 months if the wrestler has good potential as champ.
That was what they were doing for a while. For the longest time. You remember back like the 2015 era, 2014 era?
You could lose your week.
They were doing the 6-month title run, and then they would give it to somebody else, and then the longest reigning champion around that time was like Seth Rollins.
Was that like when
It was
Charlotte
crazy.
and Sasha were playing hot potato for
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
ever?
Every
Literally
match,
hot potato.
Every
yeah.
match.
And the thing is, it also depends on how the run goes, because you could have a run like CM Punk's 434 days, where it was like, oh yeah, that was a really good run, but it was getting kind of stale towards the end. Or you could do something like Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was champion for what, 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Tribal Chief.
I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, did anybody really get sick of that title run?
No,
No.
I didn't. I
I'm
was
still
enjoying
not
it.
sick of it.
I
So
don't
it
I ain't
really
either.
just depends on how
Yeah,
you
it
play
depends
out
on-
the
yeah.
whole thing. Because
You damn right, Steven. You damn right.
That's right, Stephen. Nobody.
But like,
on ROH, Athena.
I mean, Okada was pretty good.
She's long too. Don't even get me started on Okada. I love him so much.
Okada's 722
Don't
day
even
run.
get me started on
Somebody
Okada.
get the
my
towel.
favorite.
Somebody get the
No,
towel.
it's not just that. I love him.
Clean
Okada's
up on aisle
722 day run was godly.
Me
When
and
he
my-
was champion for 2 years, Okada was.
you're turning, you're flushing.
Oh my God, no! Because my co-host Brady and I have this funny running thing where if Okada's gonna wear pants or shorts because of his creamy white thighs, so
Oh my
anytime he has
God,
his
that's
shorts on, I
hilarious.
like lose my mind. I love Okada, and it's not just because of that. I love Okada.
I hate Okada in the pants. I hate the pants. 'Cause
No,
the
you
pants-
need the trunks.
No,
oh,
I
those
can't
trunks!
do the
I
pants.
love it.
Because
That
the thing
man
about Okada's
said-
pants is like it's just not him. It's not his
Oh,
gear.
piss me.
Wrong. No.
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 Cody should have a 4-year run title. No.
You have been WrestleMania.
What?
What I heard was
Yeah,
Cody.
for real.
Yeah, I was like, no.
No, heel Cody.
No, but Cody,
I don't know.
A heel Cody.
Isn't there something
I
about
would
Cody
definitely enjoy
in
that.
one of those?
Yeah, actually, yeah. No, you're right. Let's go to this Cody one.
I'm calling it Cody Rhodes
Read
with
it out
Jumpers
loud.
with Paul Heyman for his heel run. Did you catch what he said at the end of his promo with Randy? Quote, "That's not a prediction, that's a spoiler. Could this be foreshadowing? We'll have to wait and see."
My man should do commercials. That man right there, he good. But yeah, on SmackDown, like he said to Randy Orton, he said that it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. He said that line.
You know what? I'm going to just go ahead and just say this right now. Paul Heyman's a hoe.
That's okay.
What the? What? Whoa!
Because he just bounces around from client to client. Is that what you're
Boom,
saying?
there you go. It's nothing serious. It's
It's
a
not
joke,
serious,
man.
just
You
bounce
got
around
called a
from-
nigga a hoe.
From class.
He's a whole wrestler, bro. He's a whole wrestler, whole manager, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Because he bounces around, literally.
I need a heel, Cody. I don't want a 4-year heel. Cody.
It's a joke. I'm just
Run.
joking.
4-year
Paul Heyman,
Cody
Mr.
run
Paul
would-
Heyman, Unc. I'm just joking, Unc.
Man, if 4-year Cody run would make me really stop watching wrestling. I'm gonna be
A
honest.
heel Cody?
4-year
like heel-
any Cody,
Okay,
bro.
what
Four-year
would you
any
think-
Cody.
But what would you think about him having like the Nightmare Factory in like full effect? Like him, Ricky Saints,
Oh.
you know,
Oh.
like shit. I add Jade Cargill to it. Like,
Ooh.
Y'all remember when Triple H was champion for like 3 years straight, and nobody was happy with Raw?
that's what you think will
I
happen?
feel like that would happen. You remember when Triple H, because it was Triple H, it was Randy Orton, it was Batista and Ric Flair. You got 4 goats
Evolutions, yeah.
in one faction together, and everybody was like, I'd rather watch SmackDown.
I'm gonna be real with you though.
Think about it.
A storyline that I've wanted for a while now is like a AEW mutiny inside of WWE, and I could definitely see Cody Rhodes being like the head of that. And
It could happen.
and
Yeah.
like all these ex like AEW like turned WWE stars, and old man Phil should not be a part of it. He should probably just be twiddling his fingers in NXT. But Paul Heyman doing the most between Braun and Oba only to be with Cody would be so silly to me. Well, that's why you over there. But I think it would be great. I think it would be great. But yeah, I think that would be a dope thing to see, and I would love to see Cody spearheading that. So,
But for me, if you take all the AEW guys, I feel like Cody is at the bottom of the list of the talent.
Damn.
out of them.
What?
That's
Yeah.
tough. That's tough. That's a
Damn,
hot
she
take.
said Cody bottom barrel.
That's a hot take right there.
She said.
I mean, name people from AEW that would go. Ricky Saints, I find him much more entertaining than Cody. Ethan Page, you know how I feel about that man.
Yeah,
that man
Ethan Page.
That man's much better.
I mean, do we really count Ethan Page as an AEW?
He
guy?
wasn't
He a
it? Yeah.
TNA
What do
guy.
you
He
mean?
was at AEW for like.
He was in
weeks.
AEW.
He was at AEW for like 2 weeks.
So who else in AEW?
Yeah.
Ethan
I
Page
mean-
said, you know.
No, but you
No,
can,
he was
you,
a-
you,
he
you,
was a
can-
Scorpion
you can
Sky
still
for a
mark
while.
him. You can still mark
You
him.
can
as
still
Yeah,
mark him as an
especially him
AEW
and
guy.
Ricky
Just for the
together. Him and
story.
Ricky,
Yeah.
I wanted them to stay in NXT and be
It
a
was
tag team
kinda-
for a
when
while.
I saw
I don't know
Ethan-
why they didn't.
They were so good together.
You have
Ricky
him-
and Ethan were so
Oh
good
my-
together on NXT. I was just waiting for that tag team. Like to
Lexus
just
King
stay.
is the leader.
Nah. I don't want to see Lexus King lead anything.
Hey, man, stop hating on Lexus
Why
King,
you-
I don't
bro.
like
Why
Lexus
people
King.
hating on Lexus King, bro?
The only person you should ever say you don't like from NXT is Tony D. We talked about this.
I actually like Tony D more than Lexus King.
Whoa!
No,
I'm being
what about
gaslit.
Hank and Tank?
I'm being gaslit. I'm being gaslit.
You don't like Tony D at all?
I'm just not personally a fan of.
As far as I know, he's
Brian
the
Pillman
biggest
Jr.
Tony D hater
Sorry.
that I know.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't hate him. I just think his title run
Name
is
me one match. One good match that Tony D has had.
single match. or
Single
something.
match.
Give me a good Lexus King match.
All of them.
Bro.
Say that with a straight face.
Going as recent as him versus
Bro.
Lucian. Did you not hear the pop?
Bro, Lexus
just-
King
I'm
is slept on, though.
I'm not saying he doesn't have good matches. I'm just messing with you. I know Lexus King,
Lexus
can have
King is
good
slept on.
matches.
I
Lexus
don't
King did have
dislike
some
him,
good
but
matches.
I like to boo him. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
The
I
thing
like
about
to
Lexus
boo him.
King
He's
is
fun
Lexus
to
King is
boo.
actually a really decent wrestler.
And Tony D isn't.
I think Lexus.
I don't know
Lexi's
about
the
Listen,
that.
weakest of-
look, he hates Tony D just to hate Tony D. I just feel that Tony D should go back to his mobster.
Yeah, I don't like
Character.
this version of him.
Yeah, this version of him
Also,
I
his
don't like
title
that.
run is
Ass. Cheeks.
What
Blue
is it?
cheeks.
I don't understand why they put a title on him in the first place.
Because Grayson Waller told you there was nobody left.
yeah. There's no there. Who were they going to
Who
put it
else?
on? Who did they put it on?
William Regal would have to come out from the back to get an NXT title
I'm
before
trying to
they
think.
give
Who
it
would
to
they
him.
put it on?
I ain't gonna
'Cause they
cap. They
took
should have put it
everybody.
on him. William Regal's
took
last
everybody.
match was NXT.
That's true.
I saw his. I
Like
was in the
who would
crowd for
they?
his
Yeah,
last
who
match.
would they have put it on? I'm trying to think. There was no.
Now
one.
there's
Now there's people
there's-
to put it on. Yeah.
That now, like, I'm not gonna lie, NXT has come back now. NXT has come back
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
All right, my real hot
Shout out
take
to
is that
Jackson
old
Drake.
NXT. I'm gonna say NXT from 2012 to about
20. So black and gold.
18,
Black and gold.
all black and gold, completely better than what we got now.
You should have been on our show last time
Don't.
because we had a
I
whole
would've-
conversation about that.
I would have been. It's
I
better.
mean,
We had a whole
but
conversation.
don't everybody say that?
Everybody said that. That's not a hot
Not
take.
me.
It's not a hot.
That's
Not
not a
me.
hot take.
My hot take that
There's
I had,
nobody
Like,
on
there's
Black and
nobody.
Gold
Like,
that you can
I'm not
really
gonna
think
lie to
about.
you,
and
like-
I
say
mean,
trash.
honestly,
One of the
like,
last black and gold matches I saw was Tommaso Ciampa versus Aleister Black for the NXT Championship.
Right.
I'm in the crowd and they did a title change and I'm sitting there and you immediately hear me just go, "Yes, yes, my boys made it!
that sound like an orgasm.
Yes!" I was hyped.
yo, Paul.
That's what it sounds like. It sound like
I was hyped.
sound like you
because-
creamed yourself, brother.
Shit, Tommaso Ciampa, I seen him from fucking ROH. I was watching that man
Okay.
from like 2012
Oh,
ROH.
Tommy
I was
End,
like,
I've been watching forever.
So
I was like,
Black,
it's about
yeah.
time.
My hot take last week was that the NXT 2.0 is way better class than the black and gold era. And I said that because if you look at how many stars came from that, it way outdoes how many stars have come from the black and gold era. And to be honest, some would say the
wanna know
2.0
why?
era only happened a year ago.
You wanna know why?
Phil, hold on real quick. Phil, I just want to thank you so much for this watch, because whenever I go ahead and I look at it, like I'm checking the time, there's actually a watch there. Shout out to Phil.
shout
Go
out
ahead,
to
continue.
Phil.
You want to know why?
Always
It's
shout
because
out
a
to
lot
Phil.
of their 2.0 stars are homegrown. They tend to lean more towards their homegrown guys than from people who come from other places.
That's what you said. You said
And
that
that's how I
that
feel.
My
Black
hot-
and Gold was a lot of
My
AEW.
hot take is that NXT today runs laps
Read it
around
out
the
loud.
black and gold there. Y'all are stuck in this stuff. Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I see.
You know how I
Yeah.
feel about that attitude era.
Titties.
Oh my god.
That's my thing. Like, if you look at 2.0, 2.0 had stars like what? Trick Williams. You got Carmelo. You got. Oh, I'm blanking so
Braun
hard
Breaker.
right now.
What? Really?
Braun
I'm
Breaker.
blanking so hard.
Braun
Bra-
Breaker.
Bra-
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
Waller.
Grayson Waller.
Braun
What?
Breaker.
Yeah,
I mean,
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker was the leader of the 2.0
Bro,
era.
Wasn't he
Braun,
champion
bro.
during that
I'm
entire
talking-
time?
Yeah.
Bronson
I-
Reed too,
no,
right? Is Bronson Reed on there
I
too?
think
Talking
Bronson was the first
No, I'm
champion.
talking about their success from NXT.
Braun
to the main
Breaker
roster.
is a
Is he
success.
not
What you
Breaker's
talking
not
about?
success?
He's not successful.
Man,
No.
shout out to
confused.
Braun
But I'm
Breaker,
just
bro.
trying to think. Listen,
'Cause he doesn't have a
trying
title?
to think of no.
Oh.
It's not because of it not having a title. It's more so I'm trying to think. I'm like, okay, so are we comparing this as to how many people ended up becoming the champion out of 2.0 in comparison?
No, successful.
No, successful.
Because if you really
Stars.
think about it, you had Seth Rollins, you had Big E, you had Sami Zayn, you had Kevin Owens, you had if you go through all of the black and gold, you had a really
I'm
solid.
gonna be
Black and
honest.
Gold had more years than 2.0,
I'm
bro.
gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
understand that.
The 4 people that you just named with the addition of
What, the Johnny Garganos and
and you can't even call him a success.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Not a success.
Okay,
He wasn't a success on the main roster. That's
No.
Okay.
What you about to say, Meza?
My thing is, 2012 to 2019 is not a fair NXT thing because
It isn't, 'cause it's a long-ass time.
2012 to 2014 is one era, and then 2015 to 2019 is another era.
I don't.
Because 2015 to 2019 is like indie wrestling.
Indie wrestling.
2012 to 2014, they were like, that's my favorite version of NXT. I don't like 2015, 2019. It's
You don't
too
like
indie.
anything, though.
It's too indie for me.
2020. I see what he means
I mean,
because
I don't consider Seth Rollins a part of the Black and Gold era.
I don't
Why
count
not?
Seth Rollins. I don't think I count him.
He's
like OG, no?
He's like I would
Seth
say
Rollins was FCW in NXT.
he's post.
He won the NXT championship.
Yeah,
He
but
was
wasn't
still-
that after before?
That was
No, that
He's-
was
he's-
black and gold.
Seth
That was
Rollins
black-
is.
I don't. I'm thinking black and
Seth
gold. When I
Rollins
think
was
black and gold, I
still
think
down-
like Johnny Gargano.
Seth
people.
Rollins. Seth Rollins is
Velveteen
the tail
Dream,
end.
Tommaso. That's what I think of black
No,
and
I
gold.
think-
I don't think of Seth.
Seth
think-
Rollins is the tail end of the
Transition.
game show era of NXT.
He
Because they
was-
made the title. They made the title right at the end of the game show era.
Okay, so what happened when you look at it? They had the game show NXT and they had FCW, which was down here in Florida. They were two different things. FCW was Florida Championship Wrestling.
100%.
That's where you had the Roman Reigns. That's where you had the
Leaky,
Dean
yeah,
Ambrose.
yeah.
That's where you had the Seth Rollins. That's where you had the Bo Dallas.
Usos.
That's where you had the Usos. That's where you had the Bray Wyatts. That's where
So
everybody
I would
was.
claim that its
And
own
then
era.
it ended
Yeah,
up-
we weren't talking.
what
We
ended up becoming NXT was the merger of those two things.
So then,
And then they-
technically, they are not part of the Black and
So
Gold.
what
Yeah.
do you guys consider black and gold?
What we just said.
12
Like,
to
just
21.
said.
We said right.
From basically from what? From 2015? What?
I thought we
2014,
said 2012 to 2020.
Because I was saying 2012.
2012.
Because that's what I was thinking.
But like when we were
And that was
doing
2012.
when we were doing our categories, we left like Sammy and KO and Seth all off because we were like those were kind of before. We kind of weaseled in
were
Finn
in
because Finn
2014.
was there,
What?
right?
No,
But
Kevin Owens is the start of the real black and gold.
yeah,
That's
but
the
we
start.
didn't count him.
Because while
when we
y'all
were
say
saying.
2012, I say 2014.
So what
Yeah, I
is
say like
black and
2014,
gold?
2015.
Because
bro.
I'm thinking black and gold is the Kevin Owens or the Seth Rollins, the Big E's, the
No,
Charlottes.
we weren't. No, we were doing more like the Garganos, the Aleister Black, the
That's-
Andrade,
What is the difference?
the Velveteen Dream, the Tyler
'Cause
Breeze, the ones
the-
towards the end.
Those are people that like wasn't ushered in from the FCW era.
Yeah.
Like I consider the black and gold era when they went into like really independent wrestling, where they were pulling people from the independent wrestling, and you had people showing up out in the crowd every other takeover, like, oh, this person's gonna be there next week.
Drew
next
Gallagher.
Wait,
Drew
Cleveland, let me
McIntyre
ask
when
you
he
this.
came
Let me
back.
ask you this. Is Bo Dallas championship ring black and gold?
No,
No,
No.
What?
That's nasty work.
That is
That's
disgusting.
incorrect. That's incorrect.
That's my whole. That is disgusting. No, Because my whole thing is like I think all of that was black and gold because all of that was black.
Because to
Literally,
this
their
day,
colors were black and gold. I
Bo
understand.
Dallas is a top
Yes,
5
they
NXT
did come
title
in
reign.
from FCW. They were the initial run of NXT talent. They
Right.
initially started that. When Seth Rollins was a part of the Shield, he was still down there working FCW.
Right,
or
but
NXT.
when we were talking about this, we also got into the takeovers
that's
where
a
we
hot
were
take.
saying
This
how
is a hot
takeovers,
take.
Yeah.
how the takeovers were literally the best pay-per-views of the weekend during that time, and it wasn't during the Bo Dallas time or the Seth Rollins time. We're talking
Yes,
about
it was.
no.
The first
No.
takeover was an arrival with
Yeah,
Bo
takeover
Dallas.
arrival,
Yes, it
with
was
Bo
Bo
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah, but
and
that
Neville.
wasn't. Those weren't the ones that we were saying were like at the point
was-
where we were all saying. Hold on, we were. It wasn't at the point where we were all saying, "Oh, what's the best pay-per-view of the
He looks
weekend?"
gaslit.
But
He
that's
looks
how it
gas-
started. You needed that for it to all begin. If it wasn't for them to do that, we wouldn't have all of these.
Here's my
You
thing.
wouldn't have the people in the crowd. You wouldn't have those NXT
Right, but
takeover
when we were
moments.
discussing it, we were discussing the more so like I've just named the other people. We were saying that these were the ones that we weren't really counting, like the Bo Dallas and all of them. We weren't counting that.
That's not fair because
That's not fair.
there's literally not there's
That's not fair.
Bo
There's
Dallas
no,
is a
there's
top
no
5.
NXT like that without the Bo Dallases, the Cesaros.
so Bo
the
Dallas
NXT.
was on one of the best takeovers.
100%.
I 100%
Which one?
think so.
Oh,
I think that
NXT Arrival.
Bo Dallas and versus Neville was one of the best matches I've ever seen
but
live in my
I'm
life.
talking about as a whole.
As a whole.
As a whole.
I'm not gonna call Arrival the best takeover.
As a
Arrival
whole.
had
I would say the
Arrival had Sami Zayn and Cesaro.
No, I hear what you're
You had
saying.
Bo
As-
Dallas and Neville. You had
right, but as a no. I'm not saying those are bad matches, but what I'm saying is like
you had the culmination
until
of some of the best feuds
until
of
like
all
American
time
Alpha
until
and the Revival and all those like those
Jason
takeovers.
Jordan was on that brand.
But
at
what
that
I'm
time.
Why were
saying,
you
but
not
what I'm
here
saying-
last week?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's when we started saying like people started saying, "Oh, these are the best pay-per-views of the weekend."
Yeah, you
nobody
know
was
why?
saying the pay-per-view because they
of
were.
Arrival being on the network, busting their ass and doing what they had to do.
But just because
That
it was
the
on
first
there
time-
doesn't mean that it was the
first-
best.
That was the
just
fir-
because it was the first doesn't mean it was the best.
What I'm not saying it's the best. What I'm
Right.
saying is it was good enough
So-
for them to be like.
I
Let's
have a
keep doing
question.
That's
then we
fine,
have
but
to move
not
on.
the. But what I'm saying
No,
is when we were
she's saying
talking
it's the
about
best.
yeah,
not
we were talking
saying-
about the
that's
best
what
as
we
a
were talking
whole.
about, bro.
The best
as
as
a
a-
whole.
Okay, so do you think Arrival's better than New York?
No.
Right,
Do you think it's better than New Orleans?
Which one was New Orleans again?
the ladder match,
Ladder match. There's.
Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah. Come
Oh,
brother.
when he won the fucking I'm gonna be honest, dude. I've watched so many Arrivals. I've watched so many takeovers.
Okay, so
like
have
I've
we.
watched like from the get.
Wait,
like-
Cleveland, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Can you name me 5 NXT title reigns better than Bo Dallas?
NXT title reign better than Bo Dallas?
Yes, because Bo Dallas is a
Cole's
top 5.
100%
Okay,
better.
Adam Cole.
That's fine.
I think Andrade had a good title run.
Andrade had a
Absolutely
fire title
not.
run.
Andrade, that's 2.
No,
Yes. What do you
What?
mean? You don't think Andrade had a good title run?
no, I think he was horrible
Tommaso
in NXT.
Ciampa?
Tommaso Ciampa had a great title run.
Okay,
Oh, and we're talking about black and gold, right?
any NXT
Period.
title reign,
We talking about any title reign?
Anything.
any NXT title reign.
Any.
There's not 5
Finn
better than
Balor?
Bo Dallas.
Nigga, Oba.
Finn Balor, Oba.
Okay, Oba's
Trick
fine.
Williams
I
was no,
No.
because he didn't get
What
good
about
title
Finn?
reigns. Finn,
No,
I'd
said
Finn,
Finn.
Finn
I'm
had a
like-
similar reign to Trick. He kept bouncing it off. No,
Hey,
I
yo.
can't
I
go
don't
with
think.
it.
Pause.
Pause.
We said Adam Cole.
Samoa Joe had a good run, but it wasn't no Bo Dallas run.
Yep, that's
No,
what I'm
hold on.
saying.
Let me say this.
And
when
what
I
do we
say-
mean by run?
let me
You're
say-
talking
let me-
about matches and having
matches
defenses?
matches and story. It was literally Bo Dallas is literally the best. Like he's top 5.
Hold
for
on,
sure.
let me-
Dallas is lit.
Let me say
I'm not
this.
saying Bo Dallas
Let me
isn't,
say this.
but I
Yeah.
can name 5
I
more.
100% believe that Bo Dallas was one of the greats.
Oh
and his
yeah,
gimmick,
100%. We're not saying
His
that.
gimmick should have 100% took
100%.
off because Joe Hendry bit that nigga whole flow.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I 100%. Bo Leave is way better than Bull Leave. Okay, so NXT Arrival is the same category as Mania 1. It's not the best card, but it's his historical.
Thank you, Marvin. I
But that's
appreciate you.
right. But
I don't
he's
think
just
no
he's
one's
agreeing with
denying
us.
it.
He agreed, yeah.
Marvin.
No
He's
one's
agreeing with us.
denying
We're
it.
not denying that. We're just saying.
I'm saying there's a
Right.
difference between being the ushered and being that it's settled. Like yes, Arrival ushered in the black and gold era, but it's settled. Okay, you ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on,
Bobby
brother.
on something else right
Sorry.
now, bro. Don't-
Anyway,
Brother.
we just named 5 more than
Brother.
Bo Dallas, so
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
we squash that.
Any That was
And I'm not taking away from Bo Dallas. I love
I
Bo
will
Dallas.
never take away
No,
from Bo
we
Dallas.
love Bo Dallas.
Okay, real quick. Has there been a better match than Bailey Sasha Banks? A better women's match in NXT history, better than Bailey Sasha Banks? Because that's the beginning.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
But
Timmy,
you're
Timmy,
saying it in a
Timmy
defensive
Turner.
way, like we're not
Really
saying that.
good
No, I mean,
And that just proves our point.
that's true. But I'm saying like y'all are discrediting that 2012, 2014 era, and that's really what
But that was
is.
2015.
But they were in there from
Sir.
2013.
But they were in there.
They were in there
They're
from
the
20.
Right,
beginning.
but that
though.
match was 2015.
Yeah, but
So how is that discrediting when that match was in 2015 and you just said 2014?
Well, okay,
Timmy,
2015, when do you? Okay, you're,
No. You said is
you're-
that match
Uh-huh.
not the best women's match? Correct. I think that's the
Correct.
best NXT women's match that happened in 2015. You said 2012 to 2014. That negates your whole question, doesn't it?
Okay. I'm saying it's more. It's really. It's
I'm
no.
just saying.
It's really more about when the indie people started coming into NXT. That's when the whole
Right, but what does that
shift
match have to
changed.
do with 2012 to 2014?
Because that takeover was not the indie people there yet.
I'm gonna be honest.
But that's 2015.
Okay,
Oscar
so
versus
2012
Ember
to
Moon.
the middle of 2015.
fire.
So it's 2015.
Oscar versus
Fire.
Ember Moon.
Oh yeah, that match is good too.
Fire.
But
That's-
I don't know the storytelling of that Sasha. Like when I try to get other women to watch wrestling, and they're like, "Give me a good women's match," I always bring up Sasha and Bailey.
Can you not help this nigga's point?
Who? I'm not helping it. I'm saying I already stumped him by saying it was 2015. He's up and
yeah.
down with 2014. I'm like that match happened in 2015.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I guess that's a hot take. That's a debated point. You know, that's fine. Is there another one that you like?
Yeah, there's actually. There's one right here. Hold on. This is actually the one I gave you.
The reason why Samoans get pushed too hard is because they are the closest thing to black people
I'm not
without
touching
being
this
black
one.
people.
I'm
yeah,
not
I
touching
said
I'm
this
it.
not
one.
touching this one.
No, I wanted you to.
Put it back up again so I can read it more clearly.
Mm.
Can someone read that out loud so I don't have to?
The reason why Samoans get pushed so hard is because they are the closest thing to being black people without being black. Yeah, I said it.
But what does that mean?
Basically,
That they're only pushing because
basically
they need to
the
push
people,
black
like,
people,
the
but they don't
people-
want to push actual black
the
people? Is
Jacob
that what
Yeah,
it is?
pretty
Fatus,
much
the
that's
Jey
what they said.
They are at times they can act very black, and they're saying they're gonna push them because they aren't actual black people.
All right, I'll touch on this.
Nope.
I don't think that's accurate. I think they push the Samoans because they're all related to The Rock and Rikishi and everyone, and I think they get pushed because of their name and not because of their ethnicity.
I mean,
Who pushed that damn button?
That's what I think.
I'm not touching this one.
That's fine.
why not? What you scared of?
I didn't touch it in a bad way. I
Need a
think that's
job,
what it
brother.
is.
I'm trying to have a job in the future.
How is that? That's not
God.
bad.
Listen,
bro.
even if my job is jobbing
They-
out to
Marvin,
Zilla
hold on.
Fatu in the future.
Marvin said they would never let a black wrestler act as black as they let the Usos and Jacob. That's true.
That's
I'm not touching
100% true.
That's
That is
100% true.
This I'm not touching.
They would.
I'm gonna sit quietly for this
if let Oba start coming
This
out
I'm
with a
sitting
red
quietly.
bandana, wiping his nose, talking about slack.
Yeah.
That. So woo. Blood gang nigga. They would never allow that. Oh no, that's an honest take. That's
No.
Bobby. They're not gonna get you. Okay. You ain't finna go to your next
I feel
match.
like you would be able to talk about it more than I would.
No, of course
Right?
you
Bro,
could.
No, I'm not touching that.
No.
That I'm sitting
Listen,
quiet. The other
honestly,
one I had.
that is honestly like.
It's not wrong.
I mean, it's not wrong. Like honestly,
wrong.
that's just how we feel because it's right there in front of our faces.
I'm not
like,
able to touch on that
like,
because I have.
like Samoans, like it's the closest thing that, I mean, closest black thing that we'll probably see. What is your of act black? Yeah, listen, bro. Like, listen, act black. All the slang that you see that the world wants to take and never give us credit for. Period. Acting black. Listen, let's just call it for what it is. In the words of the great Paul Mooney, everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga.
They want our rhythms, but they don't want our blues.
Amen to that.
You know, but like Bobby, you're not gonna go to
I
your
love
next
Bobby.
match.
I love
Imagine
it.
if Ovo finally gets that bloodline feud and he's backed by the Prophets and Javon Evans.
Yo, I would love that. I would love
I would
that.
love that.
I would love
I
that.
would
I
love
hate this
that.
big Cass and
Fine.
Javon Evans thing. I friggin' hate it.
What you said?
That's War Games.
Hey,
Yeah.
brother.
I would love that.
I
would
don't
so
like the
love
big
that.
Cass and
He
Javon
might as well
Evans
just
thing. I don't
call
like
it
that.
War Games, Race Wars. Like,
What the hell? Why?
But Bobby, you're not gonna go to your next show with someone like waiting to Samoan spike you. Like
I
that's,
didn't think that. That's not what I thought at all.
Man,
I'm trying
bro,
to.
bro, I'm disappointed in you right
The
now.
whole
I'm, si-
thing is-
I'm
Because
I
seriously,
genuinely
I have a
wanna-
reason to
seriously
sit out.
disappointed in you,
It's
I'm
bro.
sitting
just
out
one
on
of those
this.
things where it's just
Yeah, you ain't for the people.
no, it's
You
not.
ain't for the
It has,
cause.
it has nothing to do with me.
He ain't for
not
the people.
being-
He ain't for the cause, bro. Because
It
he's
has-
so scared that he gonna lose his opportunity. I'm like, Brandon,
I'm not.
Come on, bro.
It has nothing to do with no opportunity.
Come on,
bro.
He
come
just doesn't
on,
wanna
bro.
touch on
It's
it.
just not anything that I feel like. Honestly, I don't prefer to talk about these types of things in a public forum, especially when I'm not the person type who brings it up.
I get you.
I'm not the
I
type of
get you.
person
fine.
where
I
I'm
get
going
you.
to go out and speak on these types of things. I feel how I feel, and
I get you.
everybody knows how I feel. It has nothing to do with an opportunity. At the end of the day, do I think I'm going to get an opportunity? No, I never thought I was going to get an opportunity.
I mean, you should.
No, I don't. I don't think about it like
Hey,
that.
WWE,
Because at
holla
the-
at my boy over
Because
here.
at the end of the day, it has
Come on
nothing
now.
to do. Like, I'm not gonna sacrifice my integrity for a contract or for money. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like I need to talk about these types of shits in front of a public forum of other
That's
people.
fine.
If I want to talk about this, we can talk about it privately.
I'm not gonna talk about like anything that I
like-
say privately. I gotta say it public when it
that's
comes to
that's
people
fine.
that look like us. I gotta say it
That's
publicly,
fine.
bro.
When it comes down to
I have to.
When it comes down to it, there have been plenty of times where I've talked about people who look like us.
Mm-hmm.
Where I talk about where people don't like people who look like us on their TV. Where I talk about the fact that they hold people like us back. Where I do that. But in instances like this, I don't feel like I need to talk about it because
I got you.
honestly, that's a whole nother race of people. If they have their own culture and they do their own thing, they can do their own thing. They can have their own culture. I've
But one
interacted
thing I don't
with a
like
lot of
is people saying,
well, I've interacted with a lot of Samoan people. My trainer is a part of the Samoan family. He's a part of that whole thing. I've seen their side. I see how they act. I know how it is. Do I condone it? No. But at the same time, am I going to fight their whole race and their whole country? Fuck no.
I wouldn't either.
Fuck I look like.
my thing is this. One thing I don't like though is folks saying that Samoan act black. And I'm like, listen, if that's who they was raised around, black folks,
Exactly.
that's what they gonna act like.
And that's the
or
whole
that's the slang.
And the whole
that's
reason
just
why
like
I
if
say that and why I don't have a problem with it is because the Usos went to school with my brother and my sister. They went to Escambia High School with
You
my brothers
literally
and
just
my
proved the
sister.
point
That's
I
what
said
I'm
is
saying.
who
That's
they
why I'm
raised
like, That's
around.
who they around. That's how they live.
And also,
That's why I'm like, I'm not touching it. It
Oh.
don't matter.
No, what I'm saying is touching it, saying how I just said it. How look, that's who they raised around. That's how they're going
And
to
that-
act. Do black folks have a problem with? Look, me, I'm black. I never have a problem with
That's
it.
what- that's my
You know what I'm
thing, like-
saying? And my thing is, it's a lot of black folks that feel saying that. Oh, I feel that they shouldn't be saying that. I'm saying nigga. I'm like, how, bro? I'm like, look, if this is what they're raised around. That's who they are.
That's my thing, because it's not just them who do it. I've seen Hispanic people do it. I've seen Arabic people do it. I used to live with an Arabic dude who did it all the
Nah,
time.
I ain't gonna lie. I never seen an Arabic do it.
Yes.
Oh, I have.
Muslim?
I've never.
Muslim?
Yeah, I have.
They
Yeah.
think they black. Muslims
I
think they black
mean,
too.
I mean,
A lot of them,
What a
and they
turn.
they
basically
are
are.
colorless. That's
But
what
like
I'm
that's the
saying.
thing. But that's why I was like, I don't really want to touch it because I've been around different races and they've been raised around different people to be different types of ways. Like,
yeah, like okay, because me, you know, I'm someone who I'm very tight on the phrase acting black. Because like a lot of times when people use the phrase acting black, it's usually associated with negative connotations, you know, like gang banging, you know, like all that type of stuff. Like that. I'm not gonna claim that as acting black, but however, you know, like coming out, you know, like doing like you know, like the, you know, like yeeting that's definitely of culture, you know, like You know, like having the grills and you know, like all that type of stuff. The dreads, you know, that's definitely of culture. You know, like stuff of that nature. It's like, yeah, I like that stuff, right? Like I'm seeing a lot of Samoans being able to act a certain way without having a horrible like stereotype added on to them. When primetime used to look like that, what happened? They had them in scenarios of stealing from people. They had them in scenarios of, oh, they're selling this or selling that. But when they do it, it's just, they're just doing it. And they just look like badasses. You know, like a lot of times whenever they would I get pissed every Latino got to be thugs on TV to get over. That's why I get mad about OTM. I mean, it's like what I will say is that Samoans are the only people that get to like look and dress of the culture, and they don't have to get all these stereotypes attached to it and their character. They just look hood and they wrestle good. If they're black, they look hood and they steal, or they look hood and they kill. And they look hood and all this other stuff. That's what throws me, you know. So that's just my piece on that. Yeah, Danielle, what say you?
I don't want to comment.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm okay. I feel like that's not my place to be talking about this.
It's your place here.
I appreciate that, but I
That's what I'm
absorbed
like.
everything. I've
That's what I'm like,
absorbed
listen,
everything that you've all
At
said.
the end of the day, I'm worried about me and mine. I'm trying to not be looking like, for lack of better words, a coon on TV.
Now I get you.
And I hate that shit because that's what they tend to do with black people. The Samoans, they could do whatever they want to do with them. Because however they want to be portrayed on TV, that's between them and they Samoan God. Me, at the end of the day,
They got a different God?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm about that same thing. Like,
Yeah,
that was a joke.
I was asking for real.
oh, I'm about to say who the
It was a joke.
I almost
But
Googled.
that's the
I
thing.
thought
Like
it
at
was
the end of
Poly.
the day, like
Polynesian,
realistically, like I gotta make sure I'm not. I gotta make sure like me and mine are good. Like,
Hey,
I'm worried about that.
Nah, I feel you. Shoot, I met Damu. I know that boy, cool. But yeah, is there another one, brother?
No, that would be all.
Okay, John, you sent one, right?
Yeah, I did.
John, are you want to read this or?
Oh, you can just put it up there. I'm gonna just put it. Look, I'm gonna just say for what it is, bro. Yeah.
I can't read that.
Yeah, so pretty much, you know, we all know the wrestler that's at NXT now, Michael Lockwood, and the thing is, what really, as they say, grind my gears. You know what I'm saying? No, man, really, what really pisses me off is that she has a condition that makes her look a certain type of way, and these dumbass fans in the crowd be saying, "Oh, that's a man." No, she's not. She has a condition. And my thing is,
People thought she was mad.
bro,
Yeah.
yo,
And
Bobby,
people in the crowd on
Bobby,
Tuesday.
I shit you
I
not,
wish
bro.
my
You would
body
want to
was
fight some of these fans that's in that crowd, bro.
It's hard
But
for
that's
that.
the thing. Like that's why I don't go to NXT because a lot of the fans in the crowd are ignorant.
Like,
I'm
yo,
not saying y'all.
yeah, no, man, we family.
No,
No,
but
no.
yeah, sometimes.
But yeah, bro, like this past
Yeah.
Tuesday, bro, like she was in a match with what was
Rizzo.
her name? Rizzo. You know what I'm saying?
Ass. That girl ass, by the way. I was like, oh my good
And-
lord.
Everybody
and
was
I'm
calling her
sitting there-
Thea on social media. I was like, that's not Thea.
Wow.
Everybody was like, oh, what did Thea do? I'm like, not Thea.
That's racist.
Right?
They
That
call
must be.
That's racist. No, bro. So we in the crowd, we watching the match, right? And it was a fan that was behind me talking about, "Oh, you better get that man out of the ring." And I'm like, me and a couple folks look back at him like, "Yo, are you serious right now?" And he was like, "What? That's a man." I'm like, "Bro, no, the fuck, she's not a man, bro. She has a condition. Look it up." And dude, like
Also,
stuff.
she beat his ass.
I cannot.
Oh yeah, I
I
don't
ain't
know.
fighting her.
I don't know why I did that.
They had
But
to shut down the mark for heckling Kendall Gray during her promo.
Who'd he
And
shut
it
down,
got
John?
Some attention on us.
Hey, first
Who,
of all,
John?
First
Was
of
it
all,
Johnny had to
first
shut
of all,
down?
Kendall
It must have
already,
been John.
Bobby,
must have been
me,
John.
It
and-
must
me
have
and
been
Kendall
John.
had a conversation. She already know I'm the only one in that crowd that's born her. because I feel that it's more
nah.
to
He
her
was
than
dangling
white
that
people.
pink slip in front of her
Kendall
face.
one time cried when John
Yeah,
said
of course, because
something.
Are you
John's
serious?
mean.
John,
You
yeah.
made Kendall cry?
No, I did not.
John's mean.
John has made
Bobby
more.
gonna believe this you?
John has made.
Listen, I could listen.
Yo,
look
John
at me.
pulls out the
I can believe that you can
John
make
will be
somebody
like,
cry, John.
Bobby, I
John
thought we
will
were still.
I know we are.
Come on, bro.
John has made multiple
John
women
will be
cry.
like, "Oh, it's really hot," and pull out a pink slip and start fanning himself.
Oh my goodness!
John's like, "It's getting hot here."
Hey.
Hey, is anybody
Yeah.
else feeling hot? The AC
With
just
the-
turned up.
yeah.
John, put the pink slip
Put
away.
that pink slip away, John.
Dang, I
Yeah.
thought we
Y'all,
was.
no, we cool.
Bobby, I thought it was
John.
supposed to him.
I
Dang,
just
Bobby.
know. I just
is
know.
right
that-
right now.
Let's go back to
I
Micah
just
for a
know that
second.
Yeah,
if
We
I
can't-
ever
yeah.
end up at NXT and I look over and I see a pink slip in the air,
Yeah, it's
going
gonna be
like this,
John fan himself off.
Glasses or not, I'm gonna be able to tell exactly who that is, and I'm gonna be like, "Damn, this match must suck."
Wait, let's go back to Micah for a
What
second.
happened to Cora? He
Wait,
know what happened to
let's-
Cora.
Let's go back to Micah for a second.
Where's
But-
Cora? Hashtag
I
where's
feel-
Cora?
Y'all are terrible.
What I will say about your wait, stop. What I will say about Micah is I feel like with that crowd and like a lot of wrestling fans, unfortunately,
Come on now,
they
you about to
can't
say
think
it.
of no, they
Come on
can't.
now.
They're unoriginal. They can't think of anything
They can't
else.
think of anything else because even with like Shido Ash, he paints his toenails black, and they all were like, he paints his toenails, and it's like, yeah,
Okay,
that's
him
his
and
thing.
Every other wrestler on the
Like
indies.
yeah, and it's like who cares? And I feel like that's what they do with Micah because they have nothing else to hurl.
Hold
at
on, now
her.
that's a deep point right there. That's a deep point right there. I'm not agreeing. I'm just saying that's a deep point.
Listen,
Like some people would
Yeah, but
say,
get creative.
I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest with you.
some people would say that when you decide to go ahead and like follow the form of stardom, putting yourself in the public eye, like I tell people all the time, on the day to day, he didn't. I made sure. On the day to day, I get about like 2 death threats a day. You know, like
2 death threats a day.
like
What are you doing?
I get just
Have you
existing,
heard him?
just existing. You know, like when people
Not death threat wise, but
when people
Yeah.
go ahead and like when I post my videos, like the last video that I think every other video is calling me GAY. Every other comment, oh yeah, or
So?
like
And if you are, who cares?
Like
such a stupid.
but the thing is, I've put in my mind that it's like, okay, if I'm gonna go ahead and subject myself to the world, I'm gonna have to deal with all the criticism that comes from the world.
Right.
You know, so it's like,
I don't think we're saying you can't criticize, but be a little bit more clever.
no, be creative 100%.
creative.
Don't just be like,
'Cause
that's a
there
man.
are sometimes people post stuff and I don't agree with it, but it makes me laugh.
Because
Like there are sometimes they post stuff and I laugh
Look
and
at-
I'm like, okay, that was clever, but not nice.
Look-
But just calling her a man because she's muscular and like, yeah, it's
I'll
just
be honest
stupid.
with you. I wouldn't fight her.
No, of course not. I would
I don't think she's a man. Would I fight her?
no.
Absolutely not. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm shooting you in the kneecap. That's like,
Right.
what you
a
talking
lot of
Kick you in the
fans
shin.
swear that they are experts because of shows like Unreal. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like look at the WNBA. I think they on the 6th that's being tossed into
This
the
one
floor.
is yellow this time.
Yeah, I'm like,
Bruh.
where are y'all getting these colored
Somebody's
from?
going
Like,
out there. They're spending their hard-earned money
Bruh.
not only on these pleasure toys, but they're also spending them on the tickets to get into the building.
and then you
they're
got
just
then
like,
you gotta
know what?
hide it because it's not just gonna get through no metal like no
Yeah.
detector. You gotta hide it. Like, okay, they ain't gonna find this. Poop. And then they pull it out. Poop. And they like yeet. And then they throw it. But like it's niggas is weird. Like niggas,
Yeah.
bro. Like people really
And it
spend
be-
their hard-earned money to
and
go
it-
and do shit like
It be
that.
the
Right.
same people, the same guys that be like, that's a man, be the same people that be getting cucked out by, oh, damn, I'm sorry. I started to go there. I said, Mason, I started to go
You see
there.
my eyes like,
Hey, let's wrap this up.
But you get where I was going with that. It be the same ones that, you know.
so yeah, like I
Yeah.
mean, for me, man,
said,
Michael
let's
Lockwood,
wrap it up.
listen, is like one of the sweetest folks, like
100%.
sweetest people that you will
Yeah.
ever meet. I just hate the fact of like this is the one thing that you know, dumbass fans would be like, "Oh, that's a man." No, she's not, bro. Like, and that type of stuff really pisses me off, bro. Like, no, she's not. She was born a woman. She was born a woman. Like, that's who she is. It's just
jacked,
she has a
beautiful,
condition,
jacked
FLDP. Look it up, please.
Yeah, I see that.
No, I'm sorry, FPLD.
They probably did say
Look
to
it up.
China, but
Yeah, of
y'all
course
be
they
the
said to
same one
China.
watching what China was putting out.
I'm just mad at her for stealing my spot.
China?
No.
I was about to
Oh.
say, nigga, I was about to say, how long have you been wrestling?
Yeah, I was like, China stole your
She stole
spot?
my spot. She stole the one where I went up and over the
Oh,
ropes.
here we go.
Oh, that kind
Hey,
of spot.
let him speak his truth now.
Here we
Go
go.
ahead.
So I went up and over the ropes, and then I went and I jumped, and Buddy caught me out of the Hurricane Rana, powerbombed me into the post, and then powerbombed me on the apron. She stole that
Micah
whole
did the
spot,
same
brother.
thing.
She just took that whole spot from me, bro.
I hate it.
Took it.
I hate
Mad.
that. I understand.
Danhausen took his
You-
spot.
you're-
Danhausen
Micah
took my
took her
money.
spot. That's it.
You're,
Danhausen took my money.
you're with
It
friends.
should have been me.
Okay.
Your
That's
human
my
money.
hot take. It should have been me.
I get it.
Okay, Dolph, come
I
on.
get it. Okay. And just to wrap it up, Sami Zayn.
Danielle. Oh.
I know your name.
Oh, a lot of people are complaining about Sami Zayn being in the match with KO and CM Punk, interfering in the match with
Should
KO and CM Punk. I agree with that. A lot of people are complaining about that, and I just feel that my take on it is I feel that was the best way for Kevin Owens to lose, because Kevin Owens just came back and everyone was like, oh, he's definitely going to win. And this was a great way. I mean, I hate what they're normally doing with Sammy, but I think this was a good way of helping Kevin lose in a good way. Like, if that makes sense. You know, like, it didn't have him just clean. He didn't lose clean. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like it's okay to have Sammy interject. Sammy interject. Thank you. And everyone's getting mad because they're like, "Oh, we're doing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn again." Yes, that's okay. I think the classic fight forever. I'm
mad at
okay.
that?
I think this version of Sami
People
is
are
most
mad
dangerous.
at that.
I
People
mean,
are mad.
honestly-
They're like Sammy
honestly,
and KO
it's two
again. I'm like,
things- it's
fight
two
forever.
things-
Be mad.
Oh
It's
yeah,
two
I'm gonna
things
let them
I
be mad.
appreciated about what happened. Like, so,
Right.
one, like when Sammy came out, folks thought that he was gonna go straight after Kevin, but he didn't. He
Right,
threw the
right, he
belt
was helping,
for
yeah,
Kevin. Like
yeah.
he helped
I like
Kevin
the way
out,
it
and I
was,
was
yeah.
like, oh, that was smart. Then two, I was like, finally, instead of Kevin Owens turning his back on Sammy turned his back on Kevin. Finally,
Yeah.
like it finally happened. Because
was
every time that
It's
it
always
was
been
Sammy,
like that forever.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So I'm like,
Fight
finally,
forever, man.
Sammy got his get back.
Yeah, I thought it was a great way for Kevin to lose also, because everybody was like, oh, that's it. One of my favorite things about Kevin Owens is Kevin Owens, even if you're going in and you're like, nah, Kevin's not going to win, Kevin makes you believe that he might win every single time. Like, there are certain parts where I like jump, where I'm like, oh, Kevin's going to win. And I
Kevin
thought this
Owens
was a
is
great
willing
way.
to do some stupid shit too. Remember when Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns had their last man standing match?
Who?
Oh, the golf cart.
The
Oh,
golf
yeah.
cart.
And then
Yo,
they could have opened up the cuffs. The
Yeah.
cuffs was
Dude,
stuck on.
KO
it.
cracked me up when he was like, let him come out here in this stupid ass song. Let him come out here. I was like, yo,
Okay.
Kevin Owens is back, baby.
Yeah, and when it comes to Sami Zayn has each week they give Sami Zayn more fuel to feel more angry.
Right.
Like he's 100% just in the way that he feels. If it was me, I'd probably be on the same type of time. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Be old man Phil. I got you. Here's a
Oh,
belt.
yeah.
And then you don't want to take it? All right, ka-ching, bow.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens Shinsuke Nakamura match again.
Do you see
Yeah.
Shinsuke got his partner now?
Yeah.
He didn't just get his partner. He got that boy. He got Hiromu Takahashi.
Yeah, he did.
He got that boy. He brought.
I was literally about
I knew
to
he was
ask
gonna
Bobby
get
to
wet about
explain
that.
who that was, because I did not know.
Oh, you don't know who he is?
You don't know who
All right, do it
Hiromu
real quick, 'cause we gotta wrap
Takahashi
up.
Bobby.
is the GOAT.
He's
Hiromu
great.
Takahashi was a part of Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Yep.
With Tetsuya Naito. It was
Naito.
him. It was him, Tetsuya Naito, Sonata, Evil, who's now in NXT.
Yep.
And there was Bushi, who's under a mask. Hiromu, when Naito was the heavyweight champion, Hiromu was the junior heavyweight. He would wrestle Dragon Lee. He was wrestling Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori.
Oh, so he that nigga.
He was wrestling.
Yes, he's so good.
Okay.
Like, when I tell you that Hiromu Takahashi is like the junior heavyweight GOAT, and he was also like a 2-time heavyweight tag team champion with Naito, like,
Naito's one of my favorites.
he's that dude.
Okay.
He's that dude for real.
Okay, so
Naito's my guy.
that's
I
beautiful.
love Naito.
He's that dude for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm
so-
excited about that.
Okay. Well, I didn't know how it was gonna go, and we had our moments. We had our moments, but that was a good hot take show. We probably gonna do that every third week. We're gonna do just hot takes. Next show, who knows? We might talk about the current WWE. I don't know what we got. I never know what's going on. But anywho,
Let's talk about Ring of Honor. Let's talk about.
we might talk about AEW.
Let's talk about old Ring
We
of Honor.
might talk. We might talk about the beginning of AEW.
We can talk about AEW.
Yeah, I'm
love
cool
talking
with
about Ring
that.
of Honor.
Let's do something
Yeah.
different because I feel like we've been
They think we WWE marks, and I am,
WWE centered,
and I am.
Set in a bottle. We
there's
need
more
to release.
wrestling out there than just.
I'll do ROH. Let's do ROH. I used to do a recap show for
Like
ROH.
Ring of Honor is fun. Ring of Honor used to be really fun.
It's
to
not
watch.
so much.
It's gonna
Not
cause me to
anymore.
do
Ring of
study,
Honor's
and
not
I
great
need to do
anymore.
that.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Ring of Honor.
We going to do some studying.
I'm mad at them.
Good.
We
We're
gonna
mad
talk
at
about
Ring
that.
of
We
Honor
gonna talk
now.
about
We'll
that
talk
off
about
of
it after.
camera.
Yeah, let's talk about that off of
But
camera.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's go ahead and close
I'm mad
out
at
real
them.
quick. Mr. John Ho Movie Man, go ahead and let him know.
God, bro, listen, I used to be a hoe in my former life. Stop that, bro. I'm a married man with kids, man. Listen.
Hey, shout out to Vanessa.
Yes, shout out to my beautiful
Shout out,
wife.
Vanessa.
I love you, baby, and my kids. Listen, I'm John J. Movie Mania Fleming, podcaster, actor, host of the Wrestling Syndicate podcast. We got some interviews we got lined up coming real soon.
And you got a sponsorship with Nair.
Stop interrupting people's outros.
You know what? I ain't even gonna hold you. Near, holla at your boy. And one of the hosts of the ATC After the Credits movie podcast. Hold on, John is having a gray haired bald proud. Hey, let's go. Yeah, so yeah, man, that's it, man.
Go ahead, Mr. Bobby Chrono.
My name is Bobby Chrono. I'm probably gonna be taking a break from wrestling. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna relax for a little bit, within the next couple months. Not now, but within the next couple months. So I'll probably take up my bookings again in January or February. So if y'all trying to hit me up at Oh No Bobby Chrono on Instagram, Bobby Chrono on what do we call it? X, Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Twitter.
Let's call it that.
I don't really got that many social medias. Just hit me up on one of those two. I'll find you. And this has been another episode of the Black Arrow Wrestling Show. Let's go ahead and have one last outro.
Or I could say my
we
outro.
respect women's voices on this show. Go ahead.
Yeah, because she ain't gold.
Go ahead.
I don't know. That's why I said one last outro.
One last outro. I'm Danielle, one half of the Heel Marks. You can find us on all social media at the Heel Marks. I'm also creator of Yay Friendship Bracelets, and you can find me on all social media there too.
That's right. And my name is Black Arrow. Behind the wall is Mazo. We got Mr. Podcast Dr. Phil himself. And this has been Black Arrow Wrestling, where it's not a podcast.
It's a show.
We put on a show. Lights look pyro when we roll. Big talk, big gold. Everybody know. Crowd loud, bell ring. Let the whole world know it ain't no party.